Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Happy 4th of July. Whether it's a special day for you or not, it's still a day. And
Yeah,
we're still here.
If you're not in the United States, happy Thursday.
Yeah.
It's 4th of July. That's for everybody.
Yeah,
Independence Day for Americans.
That's right.
exactly. Exactly.
All right. So we are getting ready for episode 83.
3.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have brunch theme things.
We
We're going to
do.
get going here shortly, I guess.
Yes, we will. So
All right.
take a beat. This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Brian Pierce
Hello, everyone.
and Danny Sussman.
Hi.
And as always, we'll go through our experiences, some news, and then we have the stuffed Belgian waffles we talked about the other week.
Finally.
Yeah.
Like just last week, right?
No,
2 weeks ago?
we keep talking about them,
Do
but
we?
never
Yeah.
having
Okay.
them yet.
Yeah. We have brunch flavored chips, and we'll get into what all that
Yeah,
means.
These are going to be interesting.
Oh, that's very Minnesota of you, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
And we have festive holiday themed hostess
Oh.
snack cakes.
Star Spangled snack
Yeah.
cakes.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I guess we should get started with experiences because we all
Yeah.
had one together. Well, separately.
Separately but together.
Together. And
There's a
yeah.
new blizzard of the
Yes.
month.
There is. I was shocked by this because we were pretty sure that they have their summer menu at Dairy Queen.
And they're just going to pick one.
Mm-hmm.
And then they surprised us last week with the zero gravity blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Incidentally, already sold out.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to
See,
get
I never
another
even got
one.
I never got
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, they were like, no, we had that for
I
a
mean,
week.
it
It's
didn't
gone.
look exciting to me. So
It
eh,
glittered.
It looked
Yeah.
dark.
It was fun. It was what it was.
It looked, glittery.
yes, but there's a brand new Blizzard of the Month for July, Sour Patch Kids.
That it just seemed like it would be an odd blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys had that together.
We did.
And you got one.
I had one also. I had it as it was sort of a shared experience. I
Mhm.
was I got it. I had my first bites while in the car talking to my sister.
Mm.
Okay.
And her reaction to my first bite was, I wish you were trying this live on the podcast.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think mine too. I definitely had a like, whoa, starts out sour
And
moment.
let's talk about this thing. So
Well, I was surprised because Sour Patch Kids we've talked about before are not as sour as they used to be.
These were pretty sour.
These
I
were
gotta
though, so I was
say.
So,
surprised that the blizzard
So
was
it-
sour.
But first of all, it's Sour Patch Kids in berry ice cream. I think they
Something
call
like
it.
that.
it's got like a
Mhm.
berry base.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's red ice cream. It's various berries. I'm guessing, but
And then it has pieces of Sour Patch Kids blended into the berry ice
Mhm.
cream.
Now
Yeah.
the texture on this gets interesting. Oh, still Minnesota.
Still Minnesotan.
Because it is kind of chewy, kind of hard, but not
Yeah,
crunchy.
it's like the actual
not too
Sour
hard.
Patch Kids, but then it gets frozen in the ice
Mhm.
cream, so it is
So,
chewier.
Interesting,
Stuck to my teeth.
because I'm going to tell you
Yes.
something. I'm just going to level with you. I threw mine out before I got to
No
that point.
What, you didn't
way.
finish it?
No,
It's still ice cream,
I
Danny.
couldn't.
It's
I
still
like-
ice cream.
I had a small. I had a like.
You
a-
bought a small,
I always
and
get a
you didn't
small.
finish it.
No, that thing was horrid.
Maybe you should have had a mini.
You know what? I don't think I would have finished a mini.
I finished the mini
Wow.
because it was.
What size did you
Oh.
have, Brian?
A medium.
And you finished it?
Yes.
Were you happy?
This is the general consensus. It was worth trying once. I would not get it again.
I generally enjoyed the flavor, but the stickiness of the ground up Sour Patch Kids was a bit much.
The
Mhm.
berry was okay in the ice cream. Maybe mine had so many Sour Patch Kids in it.
Oh yeah, mine
like
did too.
every
Mhm.
bite was like a mouthful of sour.
It was,
and
yeah.
I was
Well, it starts out that way, but then the more you eat it, the more it loses that impact.
Yeah,
so you're just eating little chunky,
Gummies.
with no taste.
I wouldn't know. I didn't get that far.
Yeah, the
I
initial
actually went
tastes
back.
were like vintage Sour Patch sour, and then it wasn't.
Mhm.
It
I-
didn't make my cheeks.
I will
do
say
that.
I did go back and get a different blizzard.
Which one?
So my Dairy Queen, my favorite one, I think we've talked about this. They have old blizzards of the month. So I had a grasshopper cream pie.
Mm.
I just wanted to try something.
Mint.
Something
though?
I needed something to like cleanse my mouth. So like mint and graham and chocolate chunks
Mhm.
and then whipped cream on top.
Okay.
Like that was just like as opposite the horrendous Sour Patch experience.
Yeah. Well, I had another experience this week that was maybe more disappointing than
Oh,
yours,
disappointment?
Danny.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, okay. Taco John's is also celebrating their 50th anniversary. So not only the moon 50 years ago, Taco John's apparently opened 50 years ago. They're celebrating with a Gold Rush churro.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
I'm gonna confess them right now. I've never had Taco John's.
Ever?
What's a chain, Brian? Why would
But-
it
Yeah,
be
that's-
there?
But
Yeah.
it's a
I
Minnesota
like
local
Taco
chain.
John's.
I know that they have a thing called a potato ole that I've been
Yeah,
told
those
I
are
would
Those
like.
are really good and
Very, very
addicting.
good.
That's literally all I know.
And
of
I like the
Taco
classic,
John's.
just crispy beef taco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I got the gold churro, and I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure out what makes this unique. It's like super golden colored on their pictures. Now, I bought it. It really didn't look different.
It looks like the churros I saw
Yeah, it
looks
looks
like
like
a
a
churro, yeah.
regular
Disneyland.
churro, and
California.
it is just a regular churro. And I confirmed with the person there. I said, "What's different about this?" And she's like, nothing."
Well, there you go.
Uh,
Yeah.
Sucker you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we have some more things to talk about before we start eating the food, but don't worry, we will be
get there.
eating
We will
food.
definitely get there. Yeah, Amy or Danny, did you have any more experience?
I had a good experience.
Yeah?
A reminder of things that I should do more often. I bought myself one of those little tiny Haagen Dazs. You know, they only come in a little,
Yeah.
what
Yep.
I call single serving, but I never eat in a single serving.
Wait, no,
Rookie.
they have like not the pints. They have something that is like truly single serving.
Well, no, this was the pint
Okay.
that they call 4 servings that I call 2. A lot
'Cause
of
they
people
have
call
one
1.
that's like smaller than a pint.
I remembered liking the caramel cone flavored.
The what?
Caramel cone.
Caramel cone.
Caramel
Okay,
cone.
I thought you just tried to say caramel corn and had a stroke.
Came out,
'cause I
it
didn't
did
know.
come out weird. Caramel cone, and I'm going to admit that I actually had it delivered via Amazon Prime Now, among
Okay,
other things.
All right. Ice
It-
cream?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll do that.
And it came to me in like the perfect soft serve state, so I ate the whole thing. And I almost never eat the whole thing at
Yeah,
once.
that's
it's
like
single
And that was
serving.
my lunch. I had Haagen Dazs for lunch, and that was yesterday, and I don't regret it.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Every now and then, there's a lot of times where
But
like,
I'm just
oh,
saying I should buy Haagen Dazs more
At
often.
least it wasn't salad that she had
I
delivered.
know, like, there's a
you
lot of times where we give you a hard time. We're like, well, that's why you're the host. Like, you're learning. Like, I'm
You're,
proud
you're
of you.
getting there. You're showing progress.
And I just
Yeah.
need to buy Haagen Dazs more often because it's good stuff.
You know what I do with Haagen Dazs?
Eat it?
Well, obviously. The Haagen Dazs I see most often is there's the one in the Mall of America that's right by the entrance that I always go in. I never go by there without asking for a free sample. I can't tell
Mhm.
you, like, it's been years since I bought ice cream, but every time I go by, I'm like, what do you got this?
Oh yeah, any candy store too. You
Yeah.
gotta go in and say, "Hey, do you have any samples?" They'll say,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Yeah, they're really good about the free samples.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and generous. It's generally enough for just like that momentary craving.
Yeah. Are we ready for news? Because I have a lot of
Yeah,
things.
go
I'm
for
just gonna
news.
get through this quickly
Sorry,
because I'm
looking for the knife I brought out to
I
cut
am
our food. Then when we get to it,
I am the BNN this week. I'm the Brian News
I have
Network.
forks,
Okay.
but I wanted a knife.
Okay, so a couple of quick things. One, Longhorn Steakhouse is coming out with a new product.
What?
Longhorn
I know.
Steakhouse.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
I just want to know what the new product.
So you
is.
might think that like steak sauce or barbecue, something along those lines. They have ice cream
Okay.
Okay.
that has a bourbon caramel, so that kind of
Okay.
makes
I'm
sense
in.
with chunks of steak.
Ooh.
in
Oh.
it. So there's
huh.
meat ice cream.
Well, there's
coming
bacon
out,
ice
yeah.
cream too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about steak.
Now here's the thing.
Is it like
As a
jerky or
as
is
a
it like?
connoisseur of meat flavored potato chips, and I've talked about how like it's fascinating how you can get the flavor into a chip, but it's not good. Why would you put actual meat into ice cream? Even the bacon stuff is gross.
I mean, sweet
Right.
and savory. I don't know.
I mean, there's
It's a
olive oil
thing.
ice cream
but that's not
and
meat.
avocado ice
Oh,
cream.
yeah.
That's not meat.
No, but it's more savory.
I love a savory ice cream. It's not chunks of meat.
I don't know. It's your meal and dessert all in one,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
I
Bring-
mean, if
I don't know.
Brian,
if
tell
these,
us, tell
if
us
these,
some better news.
Oh, this might not be better.
Okay.
So there's a thing. It's about Pop Tarts. I'm sorry, Danny.
Ugh.
So there is a new trend that is very disturbing to me, where people are not putting butter on their Pop Tarts. They are putting ranch.
Oh, is this the ranch Pop Tarts?
Yes.
picture?
Yes, and there is someone who is from St. Paul, even so. Shame on you, home state people. They made fan art of a Pop Tart filled with ranch.
Yes, I've
and
seen
they
that.
sent it to Hidden Valley and Kellogg's, and Hidden Valley was like, "Yeah, we're on board." Kellogg's, fortunately, is saying, "What's wrong with all of you?"
Yeah, I
Thank
saw
you,
those
Kellogg's.
tweets.
So yeah, but that people are doing that, and I'm
What do you
worried.
think about
I'm
the
really
California trend
I was
of
gonna say, have you
ranch
ever?
on
I was
pizza?
gonna say, have you ever dunked pizza
worried.
crust in ranch?
Yeah.
That's pretty
No, I don't
good.
like ranch to begin with.
I
I'm a
know.
bad Midwesterner.
It's just mayonnaise in
Yeah.
I
another
don't
form.
pour
really
ranch
is.
on my pizza, but I've dunked the crust in ranch.
Mhm.
It's mayonnaise. It's. I mean,
What's more than
do
mayonnaise?
do you have
I
more
make ranch
news?
without mayonnaise.
Just one more quick thing I'm just going to mention. We can move on. Wendy's is bringing back something not exciting to me either, but next month, August, they are bringing back spicy nuggets. So they're giving Burger King some competition.
Oh, okay.
Huh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that the spicy nuggets went away.
I guess they did. I
I
don't go to Wendy's a lot.
I have one. I saw a thing coming soon because we've been on kind of like a snack cake run here of late, and it seems like with summer, we seem to be getting creamsicles a lot.
Yep.
Um, there's orange. They're calling it orange cream pop Twinkies. So basically, like
Yeah.
a creamsicle.
I mean, it's just going to
Twinkie.
be like an orange flavoring with their regular Twinkie.
Yeah,
I think.
it's a
So.
golden sponge cake with orange cream filling. So, um, look for that.
Yeah, coming
And
soon.
we did have a question in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, I like that question.
I do too. I have strong opinions on this.
Worst trend: egg on pizza or ranch? I'm gonna say ranch because egg can be good if you're having a breakfast pizza and you have scrambled egg.
I will go even a step further than that. One, I believe breakfast pizza is secretly better than regular pizza.
Ooh,
So scrambled
that's
is good.
controversial, right
It is.
there.
It
Yeah.
is. But also I do love like if you have a breakfast pizza that's like a really fancy one, they can just crack an egg on top and bake it there and have like
Yeah, I was gonna ask
sunny
if
side
it
up
was
egg
sunny side up
and
or well, it can't be over easy, I
scrambled.
guess.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
Either one of those, I enjoy that personally
I can.
because you can break open the yolk and then you dip the pizza.
Well,
in
and
the yolk.
sometimes the egg is not a breakfast pizza, but it's on a pizza.
Like
Yeah,
a
there's
fried
that.
egg? Like that. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Are people putting fried eggs?
They
on pizza?
are if
Yeah.
it
No,
matches with the
no.
other meats.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't
Like
know.
if you have like a bacon something pizza.
Yeah, if you had like all the porks and they had some egg in with it,
Yeah.
it can be okay.
Yeah, I would, even though I like ranch, I would say ranch is the worst trend.
Yeah, I can't think of a place where you're like, I'm really glad this ranch was here.
I mean, I'd rather
If-
have pineapple.
If
Yeah.
ranch is bailing you out, you're in a bad place.
yeah.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
it
Probably
say.
not
doesn't
great
need to
pizza.
bail you out. If you have a good homemade ranch, it's not mayonnaise.
If you're having ranch, it's to save something.
Not for
Yeah.
me. I
Yeah.
like the taste of ranch, but it doesn't need to be.
But
on
you're the
pizza.
host.
All right. Yeah. Are we ready to get into the food?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. I'm hungry.
Could I ask? We have an intern here this week. Could our intern get the package for the waffles that
Oh.
were?
Yeah.
If that's available.
The intern already brought the knife. I need. So
Yeah.
you heard the word waffle. We talked about these, and that's why we want the package.
We
From
have
Aldi.
stuffed waffles. The package shows, and that's why I wanted to bring the package out. The package shows that they are just going to be overflowing with chocolate.
Yeah, let's get
or,
the package before I cut into
Mhm.
it.
Ooh, they're talking about in the chat garlic dipping sauce for pepperoni pizza. Garlic sauce is always good.
Yes,
But okay, yeah, we have the packaging here. So if you're listening to us on the audio, you have to check out our social media or the YouTube page for the picture. But yeah, they look like they're going to be huge and just packed with stuff here. I'm
they
doubtful.
are small.
So let's see. Yeah. So she's cutting into it right now, and we don't know which one this is. We'll see.
We did briefly.
And
Oh. Amy was very excited about these, and
Mhm.
I had a feeling this is how this was going to end.
It is
Yeah.
a little more stuffed than I expected.
I mean, we knew. I mean, first of all, this is from Aldi, and last week I said this is a value grocery store. So I knew that there wasn't going to be that much chocolate in them.
Oh,
but
but
I'm
that-
excited for these still.
Actually,
Yeah,
it's just
they could be really
uneven
good.
because this. When I
Mm,
cut it in quarters
yeah.
again, it's got more.
and I think part of it is that the waffles themselves aren't that big. But yeah, okay. No, I don't love the waffle,
Mm-mm.
but the chocolate is not bad.
I was not expecting it to be chocolate pudding inside.
Right.
That's right. It tastes like pudding.
Mhm.
That's what it
Well,
is.
It tastes like pudding. It is pudding.
hmm Yeah.
That is.
I don't know why I was expecting hazelnut, and I think I saw what I wanted to see.
I was
on the
expecting like
package.
warm, runny Nutella.
Yeah, yeah.
And now the cherry filled.
I'm worried about these.
It doesn't even. Yeah, no. It's very filled.
Yeah, no is Minnesotan for no, just FYI.
It's very filled, but it looks nothing like. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Pass them down.
Oh, here you go. I didn't have
Yum.
breakfast this morning, so this is
It's perfect because we're having some brunch
Brunch,
foods
yeah.
here. What are your thoughts?
I actually kind of like it.
Oh, it's not bad.
Now these are limited edition, limited time only at
Mhm.
Are they?
Aldi. Yep.
oh, well. I think that
At
their
least
time.
that's what the article said.
I say this. Their time is limited, and that's, you know,
Now I wanted to do the mashup, so
Oh, you're gonna make a little sandwich.
I'm gonna cut in quarters.
I don't want to do the mashup.
You don't have to,
I'm not going to.
but I'm going to set this aside so I have room.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna need some for pictures too. I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, there's
We can bake.
Oh, you have more package.
we
Oh
can
yeah,
bake
okay.
more,
We didn't
too.
do all of them. I thought maybe there were only 2 in a package.
I'm
I
sure.
didn't know.
No, it's 4 in a package. We just made 2.
Intern, that's how you're getting paid this week. So
Yeah.
enjoy it. Okay.
4 in a package, and they are about $4 each. The package, so it's
Oh.
about a buck a waffle.
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
I'm very much surprised that I like the cherry more.
Me too. I like
But-
the cherry more. Not that yours liked.
But I will say this: I would not buy these again.
don't
I
like
would
it.
eat them if they were anywhere. I don't know if I would go out of my way.
I actually think the
Brian.
cherry one might be good with maple syrup.
If we were to play the game, would you eat that if it was there? I mean, how shameful would that get?
Well, it would get pretty bad.
I know.
But I mean, I definitely would have lines. I mean, there are things that I eat on this podcast I would never eat anywhere else.
Right.
And chocolate cherry.
But like from the I would eat it if it was there. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not a glowing compliment for me.
It's not. There, like that's an easy club to get into.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, I
do you have anything else to say about these?
I did like the cherry more than I thought.
Me too.
Me
I
too.
was really expecting like a jelly texture and
Host Amy is
Mhm.
having her way with that. I would like to get into the chips.
Yeah, because we have
Let's
donuts.
explain why we have what we're calling brunch chips.
Yeah, we have
Mhm.
brunch chips. So we have 3 of these. I got in Spain.
Ooh.
These are fried egg flavored.
Oh, we could put
chips.
them on pizza.
Yeah, we have Jamon chips, which are ham,
Okay.
and we have
yeah.
those are also from Spain.
Yeah.
And then from Quick Trip, which is a gas station here in Minnesota and around the Midwest, is their Glazers flavored chips.
Yeah.
So at Quick Trip, their donuts are called Glazers, and for some reason, they've decided for a limited time only, alongside the donuts, they have potato chips that taste like the donuts.
yeah, those are going to be interesting. Yeah.
That's like where do you have to be where you're like, you know what? I don't think I want the donut. I want the chip
I
that,
want the
that
chips
tastes
instead.
like the
Yeah.
donut.
Maybe a
since,
road trip. I don't
and
know.
since somebody had already previously opened the egg ones, that's the one we're going to start
Yeah,
with.
I just opened them a little bit this morning.
Oh my god,
Oh no, is that a good or a bad?
that's truly interesting and not the Minnesota sense.
Whoa!
That really
Wow.
tastes like a fried
Whoa,
egg.
there's a fried egg.
That
That-
is totally a fried egg.
Yeah, like exactly.
That's
Wow.
and you know what else? I would eat these if they were there.
I mean,
That could replace breakfast.
would it make sense to say they taste more like a fried egg than a fried egg?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's like, but like sometimes like if someone like does like a badly fried egg,
Mm-hmm.
like you're like, oh, that's really disappointing. This is a well fried,
This-
buttery,
this-
salty,
This is just
perfectly seasoned.
like this is full of flavor. You know, sometimes you're eating an egg and like some of the bites don't have a lot of flavor
Right.
there. This is
This
like
is-
wow, a
So let's
punch
have
in the
some ham.
uvula.
So we can have
Mhm.
ham, and I'm excited about this too.
this is
Yeah.
Ruffles
Jamon.
brand.
Yes, the jamon.
We'll let Brian say it since he speaks Spanish.
And Amy was calling them Jamon.
Oh, it's not hammy enough.
I'm not getting a lot of ham. I'm getting
little bit.
faintly porkish.
But now I'm going to do
Flavors.
the ham and egg.
Right. I mean,
Mhm.
oh, I'm definitely gonna do the ham and egg. But now, every now and then, where I work, after like an event where there's too many donuts,
What?
they do
Wait, too many?
like they have extras. Like
Hmm.
they'll have like donuts for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but then they'll be like,
Oh, so you're talking like hundreds? Okay, all
Right.
right.
So then, like for breakfast, they'll make donut paninis, where they take a glazed donut, and then they put like some ham and cheese in it,
Mm-hmm.
and they panini it. So I'm very curious if we can, after we have the donut ones, I'm gonna try the. I'm
Oh,
gonna do the ham and cheese.
a breakfast
together,
sandwich where the
and then
donut
I'm
is
gonna
the
do the
okay.
breakfast sandwich.
Okay, well, I'm excited for these. They smell like sugar. That's a good start. Don't let me
Oh
down.
wow, that's a huge one.
That's a huge potato chip.
They're all pretty big.
The ham and cheese is working for me.
I
Even
don't
the
know.
ham and egg.
I don't know if this
Oh, yeah,
is
ham and egg.
is what God intended.
You see, they're all pretty large.
I feel like based on what you said, I should have a drink before I
Mm-hmm.
cleanse my palate before I dive into the donut chip.
I mean, it's
Definitely tastes like sugar glaze.
mm-hmm. It's potato chip instead of salt. It's sugar.
It's frosting. It's not just sugar.
Mhm.
It's glaze.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
tastes like sugar glaze. Like when you take powdered sugar with a little bit of water and milk.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think I need another egg chip to
that's
wash
a
that down.
glazed. So now, like I said,
Hmm.
I'm gonna do the sandwich, the glazed,
Mhm.
the jamon,
I'll join you in that.
Oh, why not?
and the egg. Just go down the line. And I actually, the way I'm doing mine is I'm doing the biggest chip of the glaze, a medium-sized chip of the jamon, and a small egg to try to balance them.
I'm just going with what was on my plate.
That's not bad. That is not bad. That is like a breakfast sandwich.
That
Hmm.
I would buy that if that was not just like 3 potato chips.
So all
Like-
you need to do is go to Minnesota for the chips, Spain or for the donut chips, Spain for the jamon chips, and
Spain for the
and
huevos.
for the egg.
Huevos
Ruffles.
Frito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Easy, and you can do the same thing.
Yeah. That's super good.
That is good. But we have
Mhm.
3 of these,
Yeah.
so we should do
FMK.
FMK Frolic with Mary Kill for these.
I think it's pretty easy.
Oh, go for it.
Okay, go for it.
I might need a second.
Me too.
I'm going to kill the Glazers. It's just like you said, sugar glaze on a chip. It's just nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not horrible, but it's not where I went, yum.
You went Jamon.
Yeah. I'm going to, speaking of frolic with the ham,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a too strong flavor. It's slightly hammy, and that's
Mhm.
good for a frolic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that means I'm wearing the egg because, dang, that was good. That was a great surprise.
It was a surprise.
And you can eat eggs every day of the week.
It was interesting that you said it was a great surprise, and Brian was like, "It was a
It
surprise."
was. Yeah. I mean, it's a surprise how strong the flavor was.
Mm-hmm.
I can go next. I
Yeah.
think. Now this is one I might regret my choice here, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Well, that's how like half of like
Yeah.
if you think about it, frolicking, marrying, or killing, almost all those could be followed immediately
could.
by regret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the donut chips, they just made me want to eat a donut. That's the thing. So those to me, those are rebound chips. Those are like I had a good thing going with donuts. They didn't work out, so I went to these as a replacement. So these, I guess, I would frolic with, but then regret
Right.
right afterwards.
Mhm.
Be like, nope, that was not the same at all. That was a bad choice. So then I am going to kill the jamon chips because they just didn't do a lot. They're too boring. They're too dull. Normally I wouldn't say you don't have the right to exist, but that's the name of the game. So if someone has to die, it's you, jamon. Sorry. I guess I'm gonna marry the fried egg chips. They really took me by surprise in a good way. It was exciting. The marriage might not last, but we're gonna have a good start.
And
That sounds like a frolic, but it's like a
Mhm.
frolic that like
It's a frolic that might be a
They-
good
they
long
kind
term
of-
thing.
it's like a frolic that gets out of hand.
It's a Vegas wedding. It's one where we
Yeah.
met and had a great time and we had a little too much to drink, got
I,
married, and might get annulled. But right
I'm-
now
we
we're
do
going
have
for
a
it.
question to answer, but we'll answer after you FMK. But I
Yeah.
just wanted to let them know we saw that.
I agree with you. I think it's for the first time ever we're all gonna marry the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I am gonna marry the egg chips, but I will say this: I am keenly aware that I'm saying I will marry it while I'm in like the honeymoon period where these chips can do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This is like
You also are a Vegas wedding.
right. It's
Yeah.
like you discover a new love, and you're like in the first few weeks, and like
You haven't noticed their flaws
you
yet.
haven't noticed
No.
that like they also kind of smell like rotten eggs
Mhm.
because you're so like into how good they taste that like you're just
Mhm.
overlooking the rest. I feel like I've had only a few of these chips. And I'm just so overwhelmed by them that like I'm having those feelings. I do worry about what happens 8 weeks from now. But in the meantime, it's a heck of a ride. Let's
Mm-hmm.
put it. I'm putting a ring on it, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Um, like you, Brian, I'm gonna kill the jamon, and I want to say jamon. I'm sorry. It it's not you. It's me. It's
Hmm.
it is because I
Yeah.
think that in another lineup of three chips, I think the jamon would survive. But
Hmm.
up against
Mm.
glazed donuts and fried eggs, it's
I mean
it's out of
those
its league.
those olive tapenade, the
Right.
feta olive tap.
And I
Yeah,
have like
absolutely, they would survive against those.
right.
Oh,
So like if
easy.
if we did like a tapas where jamon
Mm-hmm.
typically if we did like jamon, the olive tapenade, and I
Mm-hmm.
actually just
Okay.
bought
All
for a
right.
future episode some rosemary feta, and we have like the roasted. There's some hummus chips that are out, like
Mm-hmm.
hummus flavored potato chips. I think in that it might survive up against these. Sorry, Hamon. You know
Yeah.
what? You look like the leg of a dead animal, and you are a leg of a dead animal.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
You taste like a dead animal.
Yeah,
That's
which is what
yeah.
it is. I
Yeah.
mean, that's meat.
I meant more like
Oh,
roadkill. Like
okay.
like
I'm like,
it's
do we
been there
do
too
we
long.
do we need
It's
to talk about how hamburgers happen, Brian?
what?
Yeah.
Don't make me watch an educational film strip.
Okay.
That's
And then so that leaves me frolicking with the Glazers.
mm-hmm.
It's not a rebound. There's
Yeah. Mine
the
was a rebound all the
yeah,
way.
no, it's just like it's really sweet and sometimes you just gotta have a little sugar. But
Okay.
it's not good for you.
So our question was sugar on chips or ranch on pizza.
Sugar on chips.
Sugar on chips, 100%.
And
Uh
I'm the host. I'm going for ranch on pizza.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Remember the honey butter chips?
Yeah, but that wasn't just like sugar glaze.
But that's sugar on chips.
That
It's a
was
sweet chip.
yeah.
honey and butter.
because those were good. These, I mean, they're not bad. They just it doesn't really go like
These
the
these don't
glaze on chips.
make me react the way the olive tamponade chips
Mhm.
do, but they're not that good.
I would
You
say
know
is I will take a sweet chip over a ranch on pizza any
Well,
day.
in general, a sweet chip, but just the sugar
Mhm.
glaze on chip,
Yeah. You know what would have saved these? Salt.
maybe.
That would have made
Yeah.
them. Yeah, we could given
But
the
what if you
sweet and
just
salty.
did the
Mm.
glazed and the jamon?
Yeah, I mean together these were magic. And when we got
Mhm.
when we made the breakfast sandwich with the donut, fried egg, and jamon, like that was good. But yeah,
On its
it
own,
needed
it's
something.
not much.
It needed something.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I had the rebound frolic with
Of
them.
course, I admit I like homemade ranch. Don't like.
We've heard.
Yeah.
You also like homemade lemon bars?
Yeah.
You're the host.
These guys don't like lemon bars. If
We're ready to-
anybody's from
should we-
anywhere,
Should we
So,
dive into snack cakes?
Yeah.
yeah.
Now we are celebrating 2 holidays here. If you're watching us live on YouTube when we're recording this, it's 4th of July. We have snack cakes. If you're listening to the audio when that dropped, it's my birthday. So hey, thanks for the happy birthday wishes. everyone.
Also, I want to take a moment to acknowledge a holiday that we missed.
Oh, which one?
Canada Day.
Oh,
We
I
did just miss
know,
that.
We
We
just missed Canada Day.
Yep.
We
Couple
should
Um,
have had maple.
We are
things.
Americans, but if you know one thing about me, I love Canada.
We should have had whiskey and mapley things and worn hockey
And
jerseys.
and
poutine.
poutine
Mhm.
Yeah.
and driven our Mazdas. And, oh, it would
We
have
could
been
have
great.
invited Heather and.
I mean,
Yeah.
I listened to a
Cheryl and other people
podcast
that-
called Dark Poutine. They're a Canadian
So-
true crime podcast. But so we have two our star spangled ding dongs and cupcakes.
And then red, white, and blue Twinkies.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that this is going to be a case of we should play the game. Will they be a Oreo? You know,
I
not a
am-
quality product, just a quick cash grab where they did something to try and get a quick buck.
I remember Hostess cupcakes being bigger.
You're moving along because we have 10-year-olds that listen to us.
Yes.
Oh, I'm already getting happy birthday wishes. Thanks, gang.
Mm. I am excited. I will tell you right now for the ding dongs
Why? Because it's white chocolate.
because
You guys
if you
kinda don't like that.
remember when we played
That
FMK
seems smaller
Mhm.
than
with
normal
the-
too.
with the ding dongs, people were taken aback. I got comments from this afterwards that they were surprised I had chosen the
Mhm.
very plain white fudge ding dong to marry,
Mhm.
and I said it's because we could spice it up with other things.
Mhm.
And now here we are,
All right.
Independence Day, Star
Mhm.
Spangled Ding Dongs.
Uh,
It's the white fudge, and it's spiced up with blue and red
yeah. So we'll
sprinkles.
start with that one. These are the
So
ones I'm least excited about.
this is my wife in pastry.
Your wife is boring. I'm sorry.
My snack cake wife.
Mm-hmm.
It's still boring. This time around, it's still boring, even with the
Mhm.
red and blue sprinkles.
I do like the sprinkles, but I love sprinkles, and you don't.
So we have blue frosting. I'm moving on already. That's how bored I am with it. The cupcakes have the blue frosting with the red squiggle and white sprinkles.
I want to talk about the ding dong for a minute.
I did. I'm done.
You know what? Yeah, I remember when ding dongs were wrapped in foil too. I feel like that
Yeah.
wasn't that long ago. Yeah,
Or it probably was, and we're just old.
maybe that. No, that can't
The
be it.
sprinkles do change the texture of this.
They do, but the snack cake itself is also kind of tough.
I will say that all of ours,
It's waxy.
they're all like undercoated. I noticed that on yours, Brian. I can see
Yeah.
on Amy's.
Mine
We all have
especially.
spots where we're missing coating. That's disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh yeah, right there.
Mine has very low cream all around.
My wife is falling apart.
But
She's not what she wants. She's not aging well.
No, I mean she didn't start off that great. Sorry.
Oh, I thought
I'm
she would
keeping
get
it
better.
real.
Yeah.
All right, cupcakes. All right, these should be better.
This blue should not exist in nature.
It makes it kind of chalky. The frosting's kind of chalky, but otherwise it's a cupcake.
I thought you liked frosting that tasted like crayons, though.
Yeah.
I said this is chalky.
Yeah, but it's also kind of
Chalky
waxy.
is not crayons, and crayons don't taste like tasty cakes.
I don't like the frosting.
This tastes like that tube frosting, I think,
Mhm. It tastes like
but it's a different texture.
fondant that you're not supposed to eat too much of, or it will kill you.
Look how brittle the frosting is. It cracked the cupcake.
I've never seen that before.
I will say, this is a good snack cake cupcake ruined by terrible frosting.
Yeah, the cupcake itself is fine, and you know what? I'm realizing the chocolate on the chocolate cupcakes
Mhm.
saves that. That flavor covers up how bad the frosting is. It's still a snack cake,
I'll finish
Still
it
gonna
when
eat
we're
it.
done,
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
Okay,
Twinkie.
this might be my spouse here.
This is weird because this looks like a Twinkie with the measles.
It does. I'm
No, it
kind of
looks like a Twinkie
surprised.
with Skittle Pox.
I mean, if they call these birthday cake Twinkies, that's what they would look like.
I'm pretty sure that's what they will call them in a
Confetti.
month. Because there's nothing on the packet; it's only the box. Yeah, these are very weird looking.
This is a Oreo right here. There's nothing different about this. Just a cash grab. They want to make a quick buck by calling them red, white, and blue Twinkies. And I guess they have the measles, but
But it has the normal amount of cream filling at least.
yeah, I mean it's fine. It's a Twinkie, but nothing special. Which holiday snack cakes, every brand,
They're never good.
I don't want to say they're never good, but they're never like unique and wow.
I'll
and-
put it this
yeah.
way: the best of the holiday snack cakes is the ho ho ho, which is the ho ho with just an extra ho added to the wrapper, because they didn't ruin an otherwise good thing.
Yeah, they're celebrating the holidays with a little extra hoe. That's all they're
Right.
doing. Yeah.
This one, like the ding dongs, you could taste the sprinkles.
Mm-hmm.
You could
Yeah.
feel them in texture. These may as well not be here.
Yeah, just visually they're there. Otherwise,
These are almost remind me of anyway. Yeah, they're not like sprinkles because they dissolve when they're wet.
No,
it looks like.
these are measles.
Yeah.
And you know what else? I'm just gonna say it. The Twinkie itself was kind of gross.
I think that's just a normal. I think you don't like Twinkies.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's like a reminder that Twinkies
It's a reminder
themselves,
that the cake's a little chewy.
like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a good snack cake.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's a wait. No, it's a good snack cake.
The jelly filled crumpets are better.
Oh, see, yeah, they're not tasty.
Remember,
cakes.
you liked the jelly filled crumpets.
I know what I like, what I didn't like. I'm just saying that, and it's not always a competition and a comparison.
Mhm.
I'm just saying that on their own,
There's a lot of
not-
snack cakes I like better.
not very good.
Mhm. Yeah, I know. I mean, Twinkies they're kind of a staple, but yeah,
Yeah, but I think
They're
when
an
you look at the-
icon.
they're
I would
best
put it
for
this
kids'
way.
lunches.
Would you rather have a Twinkie or a ding dong?
Twinkie.
I'd rather have the traditional ding dong.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Not like
I would rather cut a Twinkie up, open up the ding dong, and put the Twinkie in the ding dong.
I'm gonna need a minute to process that.
Would you put peanut butter in a Twinkie?
I mean, you could.
They have.
Yeah,
Well, I meant like cut
Duh.
the Twinkie up and then throw peanut butter in it.
absolutely.
Not-
I would
not-
put peanut butter
Put on
in anything. I
anything.
would.
Would you put peanut butter on pizza? Okay, here's on your pizza, peanut butter or ranch.
Oh, peanut butter.
Okay.
Yeah, it might not be good, but ranch is definitely bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. I'm trying to think. I could make that work. Get just the dough and put peanut butter instead of sauce. We could make that work.
You want me to finish this for you? What you're going to do? Peanut butter instead of sauce,
A dessert
and then
pizza.
bananas instead of cheese,
Bananas, chocolate sauce or fudge.
and then you actually want to do like one of those lighter white cheeses, like a Mexican cheese.
You don't even have to use cheese. You could put like ice cream or something.
Sure.
Mm. Oh, I totally remember the chat is saying, remember Twinkie the Kid, the cowboy on the
Oh.
packaging? Yes, absolutely. Like, I think I remember that more from seeing old ads and like comic books and stuff. And yes, of course, I'm always talking about adding peanut butter to things.
know,
It's my
This
groove.
is reminding me, or bringing back memories of childhood. We did not have a lot of snack cakes. We were more
sorry.
likely to have cookies. Oh, I love cookies. It's
Mhm.
all right,
I didn't have much of
especially
either.
homemade cookies. But the snack cakes we most often had in the house were none of the ones we ever eat on the show. It was usually the oatmeal cream pies
Okay.
that would end up
Oatmeal-
in our lunches.
My favorite Little Debbie is the oatmeal cream pie, but I-
Really?
yeah, but I stopped having it. So this is what happened.
Have you put peanut butter on it?
No.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
Yeah.
Have you?
Have you?
I haven't,
But now
and
you
I don't
want
know
to.
why. I don't really buy them that much.
Wait,
They're
Would an oatmeal cream pie be a good component to a sugar salad?
it
chop
would.
it
I
up,
think I've done that. I
chop
may
it
have
up
done
and
that.
Throw stuff in there.
No, I usually don't get the oatmeal cream pie.
So this is what happened. Oatmeal cream pie was kind of like my official snack of long trips in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Like just get a box of them and
Mhm.
like when you're starting to doze and you're just like, I'm bored, and the music's not working for you, like a cream
Mhm.
pie, just use that little boost so you can get through the road trip, right? So I did that, and what happened is I took a road trip and I had a kidney stone.
Oh no!
So like when I got there, and I put it all together later, but I was just like had this like miserable pain in my stomach and back. I was like, and before I realized that's what it was,
Mhm.
I was like, I ate too many oatmeal cream pies. That's what put me in this place of excruciating pain. Because really,
Yeah, you associate the experience with the pain. Yeah.
and if I say could eating too many oatmeal cream pies leave you in excruciating pain, you're not gonna say no, that wouldn't happen.
yeah, it
Like
could
if I
happen.
said oh, do you think having too much celery would put you in excruciating pain? No. Too many oatmeal cream pies? Absolutely. So I kind of went cold turkey on the cream pies after that.
I don't blame you. Yeah,
So I mean, I could go back like now that I know it was actually a kidney stone and it was independent of the cream pie, but I feel like I'm probably better off not eating that many
I
oatmeal
mean,
cream
you know what?
pies.
And there are better snack cakes to begin with. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna keep that real too.
It's a snack cookie more than a snack cake.
I don't even know if it's. I
That
don't know
one I
what
need
it
to
is.
ponder.
Yeah,
It's
that-
not quite cookie. It's not
Mhm.
quite cake.
it's not cake at all. It's a cookie. It's two cookies
But they're soft.
with filling it with
Yeah,
frosting
it's a
between them.
soft baked cookie.
But even soft baked cookies are.
They're still
They're
cookies.
more. Yeah, they're not. They're not.
It's
like
not
oatmeal
cake.
cream pies. Oatmeal cream pies aren't like soft baked cookies to me either, but they are soft.
Are they cookies or we'll have to
I don't know
ponder
what they
that.
are.
Yeah, that's.
We'll come
I
back to
don't
that
know what
next
they
week.
are.
We might have to get some.
We might have
Just
to.
eat them and then decide once
Yeah.
and for all
Mhm.
are oatmeal cream pies, cookies or cakes, or maybe it's just in front of our faces the whole time. Maybe it's a pie.
Cream pie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Right.
It's a snack
Right.
pie.
It's a
But they
hand
make,
pie.
Yeah, they make the
It would
pie.
be a hand
It's a
pie.
hand pie. It's just not sealed. The
But,
edges.
but like, isn't that a requirement of a hand pie? That's a whole other episode.
Okay.
We're gonna go
Side
down
note:
that
one
rabbit
last thing
hole.
about oatmeal cream pies. Great with vanilla ice cream and adding some chocolate because you
I
get
can
different
see that.
textures going on,
Yeah.
different flavors. Yeah.
I could blend it into a drunken milkshake.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
that'd be so
Oh,
good. That'd be
Oatmeal
good.
cream pies
Yeah.
will blend into anything.
Well, now that I took us down memory road and we had a nice tangent, we should probably wrap up
Yeah.
Yeah.
and say thank you for paying attention to us.
Listening.
Pay more
Watching.
attention to us by following us on social media, rating us, reviewing us.
We love
Yeah.
interacting with you in our chat, in our social media,
Yes.
wherever. Probably don't just show up at our house unannounced. That's
Yeah. That's a little
No,
creepy.
yeah.
But maybe
It's happened a few
depending.
times.
Yeah,
And, we don't want to call the police. Yeah.
that's how we got our last intern.
Yeah.
Okay. So Thank you,
Anyway,
everybody.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Have a great week.
Bye bye.
And YouTube, thank you so much.
YouTube, you're hanging on a little bit longer while I hit pause on the other stuff.
Oh, and sorry, I probably went to that too fast for you to edit.
She'll-
no,
she'll
well,
figure that out.
work your magic.
I
on
can
that
do it.
one.
I can
You
do
edit
it. So thanks again, everybody on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Thank
Okay,
you,
yeah. No,
YouTube.
wait. I want to go Fruit Pie the Magician. I don't remember that one.
Fruit
Oh,
Pie the
what?
Magician.
No.
Yeah.
And fruit pies were my brother's favorite.
We were talking this on the podcast recently, I think, or maybe it was in person. I don't even know. Fruit pies are too sweet for me.
Well, they do have the nice crystallized sugar on the crust.
What about the chocolate ones or the vanilla ones?
I never even had that
You need to try them.
because the apple ones are way too sweet for me. I can't imagine what the other ones would do.
I know the cherry's pretty sweet. So
Anyways,
Bye.
Yeah, we'll have to
Thank
make
you,
ice
gang.
cream sandwiches with different things. Maybe that'll be a special live for
Yeah.
YouTube sometime.
stay tuned.
All right.
Well, stay alerted.
Right.
Whatever.
Happy
Bye.
holidays, everyone.
I forgot to ask them to not blow off their fingers.